Good morning. So today I'm going to take this Mobula7HD, I've got this with the tri-blade props, and I'm going to convert it into a 2S buffed up monster with the 85mm frame. So I'll be running an 1103 8000 kV motors. This one here in the video is my previous one that I actually had one of the wires snapped off. So I'm using the 8000 kV 1103 motors from Happymodel. And I'll be swapping the frames and motors from the 75 to the 85. Right, first up we have got to check onto the version of the flight controller, and we go to the Happymodel website and check the Mobula7HD. The version 1 is only 1S capable, but the version 2 is 1 to 2S capable. To check on your flight controller, just take a look at the actual FC itself. For the version 2, the label is at the top corner on one side of the flight controller. For the version 1, the label is just beside the 1A5 inductor chip. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is remove the motor wires and just remove the whole flight controller and the canopy itself. And this just requires a screwdriver, and you're just gonna pull out the whole flight controller. Alright, so now that this is out, we're just gonna transfer it onto the 85mm frame. So do take note that the X12 flight controller is actually slightly bigger than your standard Whoop board, and this might not fit certain frames, so you might want to do a little bit of modification just to make sure that it sits nicely. This one barely fits in, so I'm just gonna make little cuts here and there just to fit the flight controller into the frame. One more thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna convert this PH 2.0 connector to an XT31. And this is because I'm going to be using a 2S lipo, so I'm going to use this XT30 connector instead of this PH 2.0. Alright, I've swapped out the PH 2.0 connector for the XT31, so now this is all done. And let's put it on the scale and take a look. The tiny whoop itself weighs in at 48.09, about 48 grams. I'll be flying with this GNB 350mAh HV lipo. Total weight is 69 grams. Okay, so the Mobula7HD has been buffed. It's now ripped and ready to fly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check this out. Alright, so that was a terrible flight. So what we're going to do is go into better flight and go into your PID tuning, and we're going to move the master multiplier down by a little bit, and I'm going to be moving this to 107. So I had a couple of jello issues, so I'm going to fix that later and just see how it goes. Okay, so I'm gonna try to fix that jello issue. So it's probably a bent prop or probably something loose. But on the overall, I think the Mobula7 HD on an 85mm frame flies really nice. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you all for watching and see you guys again soon. Ciao.